Ouch. Alright. This is... Since there is no way I can... It's not Arcade Classic, but... Twitch doesn't have Anatomy as a game. So this is a horror game called Anatomy. I have no idea what to expect. And it's really dark, so let me see if I can adjust the brightness. Nope. As soon as I hit the escape, it's just... blah. Let me try this again. It was annoying. Let me see if I can full screen this. Full screen Anatomy. Nice. You're gonna do drag things. Wow, I want to check in. This is a game that Lazy recommended me to play. It's really dark. I'm not sure if you guys can see anything. Let's see. WASD, left click to interact, jump. There's jump. There's jump. Why C crouch? Man, the mouse sensitivity is really sensitive. It's really high. Oh my god, what? Is this a house game? Which house game? There's a lot of house games.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined itself by its buildings. Buildings for worship, buildings for socializing, buildings for protection, even buildings for the commemoration of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most completely
Who summoned you here?
for its continued survival.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That may be true, Coffee. Luke played this on stream and it's legit fucked me up. Really? Have you seen me play other horror games, Lazy? Is this the first one? This is a 30-minute one, right? Oh. This might be our first one. I was gonna ask if Lazy wants to join me in voice in Discord, but let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do, right? Let's see if I can handle this. This is fairly quick. Yeah, that's what I also know.
The house is one of the key elements that separates modern humanity from its more primitive antecedents. No other creature goes to such lengths to create lasting, permanent shelter for itself, nor regards said shelters with such reverence and import. Why do human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy toward their homes? There are many reasons, of course, but perhaps it is due in some small part to seeing them as a reflection of ourselves.
God. That sound tape downstairs. Okay, every time I stop listening to it, I gotta turn all the way over here because I fear that if I turn around, something might pop up. Bathroom, 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 bathroom. It's so dark I can't see shit! Turn this way. Turn this way.
The The anatomy of the house is such that this analogy is less superficial than at first it may seem. To carry it further, if we were to dissect a house as we might a human cadaver, we would find ourselves able to isolate and describe its various appendages and their functions in a decidedly anatomical fashion. There is even a fair number of direct comparisons to be drawn between those organs of a house and those of a human body.
How are you doing, Lacey? This scan line is not helping me. Where's the garage? Who's still here seeing this? Seeing me getting spooked? No one's responding in chat. Maybe I should quit. But stressed, glad it's the weekend. You scare easily.
For example, let us examine the living room. Often the dominant space of a house's ground level,
I won't force
as
you
well
to
as
watch this. You
typically
don't
the
want to,
center
let's
of
see.
activity in a well-populated
I'm not holding you
home.
hostage.
The living room is very much the heart of the house. While a human heart circulates blood to oxygenate the body's extremities, the living room circulates people, activity, communication. It is the room most likely to be found beating, as active and vivacious as its name would imply. The comparison is only strengthened when we consider also that the living room is most commonly the room to contain the fireplace, making it additionally a locus of actual physical heat.
I have a feeling living room is where I'm gonna get spooked. He says it's the most active place. Luke and I watched Aliens for the first time and I screamed when the guy slipped the egg goo. I'm gonna get a lot of flack on this, but I have the Blu-ray of Aliens. It was a gift from a friend. But I never watched it. I know, lazy, don't judge me! Listen, back then, we didn't know what to pick out for movies. We only picked out cartoons. We only picked out what was colorful.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend or long drive and come suddenly face to face with a tall, dark manor will tell you that it is difficult to shake the impression that the house, through its lightless windows, is a creature capable of vision and intelligence.
Like, we can just make movie night. The first movie we're gonna watch would be Aliens. How about that? Or I can just try and watch on my own. Big sigh. Don't sigh on me. Don't sigh on me. Look, my homework will be to watch Aliens, the first Aliens tonight, or this weekend.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom, dreams are dreamt, passions are ignited, epiphanies are experienced in cold sweat at early hours. In the bedroom is where people invariably spend the majority of their time, though comparatively little of it whilst conscious.
I do. It's just like when I come home from work, right? And after doing all my due diligence, I meet the question of what do I want to do for the next 3 hours, 4 hours? Do I want to play games and talk to people? Do I want to watch a movie? Do I want to watch a stream? And it's usually movies, TV shows is usually the last thing in the list. Unless I have someone to watch with. Then, you know, it's fine. You can ask Drac. I watch a little bit of, wow, this is a long hallway. I watch a little bit of that Paranormal Activity parody of his. Time for online movie night? Well, Awesome was the one who's supposed to be in charge of it. This is a huge room. Yeah, he was supposed to be in charge of it, so I don't know. If not, I can always do it. I have the internet. I have the internet to have all you people, like everyone in Discord if I want to. I have the bandwidth to parsec all you guys.
And yet, this analogy is an incomplete one, for obviously the mind is an exceedingly complex thing. If the bedroom represents the thinking, dreaming part of the brain, then it is the basement that represents those lower, unconscious parts. The basement is dark. It is buried. It is a place full of cobwebs where memories are stored. A poignant comparison, truly. Often the unnerving uncertainty that comes with considering the deeper aspects of the human psyche is not unlike gazing down at the swimming blackness pooled at the bottom of a basement stairwell. It is a place we spend our childhoods filling with monsters that will lay for years in patient silence. It is a place that, barring some specific errand, we seldom ever want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. Just, you gotta organize a movie night. Tales of Two Sisters. Never heard of it. Rabbit is... So the problem with Rabbit is that you're only limited to whatever... What, Netflix or whatever has? I have... If I do Parsec, then I can just stream my whole Plex collection. Hello, Melon. How was your role-playing thing going? You can also screen share on Rabbit? Can you? You were streaming your Plex when you did? Still at RP right now? Oh, okay. How's it so far?
Of course, this comparison, though appropriate, is a very heavy-handed one, and often the basement is little more than a storage space littered with the corpses of spiders and woodlice. While poets and psychoanalysts no doubt dread the thought of a dark basement, in truth, it is the bedroom, the waking mind, that place of dreams, that is actually the most frightening of all.
Master bedroom. Being shown a good time? Hey, as long as you're having fun. Go with it. But yeah, hold up, what the heck, Joe? Beyond the curves. Alright. I wish I can just... setting... I can't see shit! This bedroom, right? Can't see shit! I'm out of here. Okay, maybe this one happens when my friends don't make to RP night. I end up RPing. I don't understand RPing. What?
It is here, in the bedroom, that we are our most vulnerable. Each night we shut our senses to the world for hours at a time, trusting in the house to keep us safe until next we wake. In this state of extreme vulnerability, we will spend something like 20% of our lives.
Hey, that sounds fun.
Anything might stand beside us, watch us, keep us company until dawn, and we would never perceive it. We can only pray that the house will not let such things carry on as we sleep. In this way, during these hours, the bedroom seems less like a mind and more like a mouth. For it is here that the house is most likely to betray us. It is here that we place ourselves most at the house's mercy and spend each night hoping that it will not bite down.
I'm ready for a pop-up. What? That's it? Hang on, there's a text document of this game that says, spoilers, play before reading. So I'm opening this up right now. It says, believe you reached the end of the game, unsure what to do next, scroll down slowly, stop at speed bumps. You know what, I should open this up for you guys. Basically, there are a few role-playing folks on a server, and one of them hosts weekly role-play events at their house. Alright, let's check this out together. Alright, scroll down slowly, don't stop at speed bump. Never amnesia mod. The game must have run several times for a complete experience. Are you in the basement and mobile with the tape player? Has it played the tape? What? Should I replay this again then? Lazy is still here. I need your guidance. Are you in the basement and mobile with the tape player? So I assume you played this many times, right? Is it worth playing this again? Actually, like Mega Man Platinum game. Play OT. A psych spook. Oh, you guys can't see the stuff. Wait, this is the wrong document. Hold up. There we go. So this is what it says originally. It's atmospheric. I mean, I don't mind playing it again. I just don't. Let's try loading. I hope I don't do the same thing over and over again. I hope I don't accidentally play the same takes over and over again. Oh! No, wait, that was the beginning. Did it? I wasn't paying attention.
In the psychology of the modern civilized human being, it is difficult to overstate the significance of the house. Since as early as the Neolithic era, humankind has defined the era of the dead. But of all the structures that mankind has invented for itself, there is little doubt that the house is that which it relies upon most.
Hang on.
Completely.
It's a little too much. Tape in a dining room. Dining room. Dining room. Oh, same place. I can't tell if Lazy's playing a trick on me.
human beings of our modern age foster this tremendous sympathy.
You feel there's supposed to be random noises or something? Hang on, that was really loud for me. Throw it down to 75%. It was supposed to be here. They wouldn't let me open the. It wouldn't. Doors would not be openable. That was Discord. I thought that was part of the game, so I freaked out for a bit. Yeah, it was Azu. They're in some Smash chat or something. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Okay. Anyways, that was yours. That was yours. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Oof. Got it. Look, Johnny Bosch is in everything. I thought you can recognize his voice. Give me that tape. Don't you dare disappear.
It is easy to think of the kitchen and dining room as the stomach or digestive system of a house, though this comparison is tenuous. By contrast, the function and analog of a bathroom should be immediately obvious. The hallways and corridors of a house are its veins, providing circulation coursing throughout its frame. A staircase bears more than a passing resemblance, both physically and symbolically, to a spine. The windows of a house serve much the same purpose as eyes, and anyone who has ever rounded a bend on a long drive and come suddenly face to face with a pale, dark manor will tell you that the house is a creature capable of...
What? I'm not turning around. Okay, I made a quick 360. Alright. Alright. Excuse me, let me just grab this. Whoa, 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 what? Oh, okay, okay. For a second, I thought the layout was changed.
The bedroom is perhaps the room that most eludes direct comparison in this fashion. At a stretch, and allowing for a bit of poetic sympathy, it might be said that the bedroom is not unlike the human mind, or those parts of it which dictate thought and imagination. In the bedroom,
I dream that there are teeth growing all over me, everywhere on me and in me, like cysts or bone spurs. They're loose, but I can't remove them because I have no hands. I look out through the bedroom window and I see a truck approaching.
Is this erotic role-playing?
A young man steps out, approaches, and enters through the front door. His body is covered in swollen ticks the size of quarters. He's walking through the downstairs hallway and laughing. He begins urinating on the wall. He spits on the carpet. He's moving through the first floor, breaking and upsetting things. He goes to the basement and stands at the top of the stairs. I'm angry at him, so I slam the door and he falls down. I can feel his bones snapping. The ticks are bursting, oozing old black blood everywhere. I can feel them being ground up, dissolved and torn, splitting and shredding. I leave the door closed. I close my eyes and try to sleep. The teeth continue growing on me until there's nothing left of me but teeth and gums and sinew.
basement is dark.
Erotic role playing at its best. Okay. Okay. Let's read this. Yeah, okay, that was a thing. Let's move on. Reach the end of the game when you run the... Oh, no, 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 no! Only read that far, just the first two sentences. So I think there's one more playthrough. One more, right? Whoa. Okay, let me just calm myself down. I'm gonna take Lazy's word on it. Nothing will pop up. This is the worst! I hate this! What's worse than pop-up scares is pop-up textures or error textures like this on purpose. What? 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 Okay, let me just touch you a little. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is salute. Excuse me. Hi, chair. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the last tape. Hurts! My ear hurts too. Okay. Touch that? No? Alright. Tape isn't here either. It's okay. It's okay. There's nowhere else to go. Is that it? Hang on, let me check the note. Reach into the game when you run the program, begin the game. You begin the game in basement with a tape player. Nothing happens after 30 seconds plus. I think I'm almost done. Hold on. It says with the tape player in my hand. No tape player. Well, I guess that's it. Delete key in this scene to erase the game's memory and start over from the very beginning.